SoFi update here on the 13th. Great news today. We are the official bank of the NBA, and that's just going to bring more brand recognition to the company, more profits, more members. Everything looks great. We're like the only fintech that's just profitable and just moving in the right direction, basically. I see Affirm, I see Upstart. They're both kind of laughable. And Affirm was pushed up pretty high, and they're selling off on their earnings last week. So I think we're in a good spot. Those are overvalued. Those are going to come down, but SoFi, I can't imagine coming down that much more. Again, my target is 650, and I still think that's a very good possibility based on the chart. Let's start off here on the daily. Again, this move took 7 months and 26 days. So I'm expecting this to bottom sometime in late March. That's 7 months and 26 days from the top. And this move down took about a little bit over 2 months. And then this took almost 3 months. So I would expect this to take about 2.5 months, which takes us into March. So I'm expecting sometime in March to bottom here based on both moves. So this move and then this move as well. A plus B time length divided by 2 would take us to March 26th. So again, we're more than likely, this is probably going to end up being some kind of weird B wave. I'm trying to figure this out because this took about 23 days. I would expect this to last a lot longer. So I'm actually thinking this might do something like this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure on this one, but one thing I do notice is the fact that we got 5 waves in the bottom here. So that means we're at least going to get an ABC move up, most likely. We could be getting 5 waves too. Potentially go up here to the very top of this range here. So potentially 977. Although it says it would have already hit here, but we can stretch it out a little bit. Maybe it goes up here to higher than that. If this is 5 waves for a C wave, you'd be looking at 920, and then we pull back a little bit, and then you're probably looking at, let's see, 890 plus the first wave. You're looking at something probably around that area that I put there, the very top of this range. That would not break the high there, though. So if this were to play out like this, I'd be looking at it like A, B, C, like that. Because again, these moves have all been ABC. Like I just showed you, ABC here. A, B, C, ABC. Down here, maybe sometime in March. So we'd have to have a substantial correction, obviously. But I don't know the exact pattern, but I think we're probably going to come down here in monthly demand before it's all said and done, before we take off for that third wave or that C wave up to a minimum of 16 bucks. So again, the move from this daily demand zone, 5 waves, I'm expecting at least an ABC move higher. If I'm wrong and this ends up just going down from here, then still I'd be looking for about 650, potentially down here to 6 bucks. This is probably going to be 5 waves though, because you can see here 5 waves here for the C wave, and then this is 5 waves for the C wave. So we're probably going to get 5 waves here for the C wave. So not really that much more to say. We have demand here, demand here. We have a gap fill sitting here at 832 now. So I would expect to potentially hit that in the next couple of days. We'll see how the market goes, but overall, we're probably going to see a pretty big correction here in the next month. So good day overall for SoFi. We got the brand recognition with the bank partnership, the NBA partnership, but not really that much more to say about the chart until we see where it's going. It's not very obvious right now, but I would expect one more move up here minimum, potentially up here to the high 9s before selling off. Otherwise, we're just going to drop down here quicker now that we're already in supply and came out of it. So that's pretty much all I got to say right now. I'll make another update when we figure out, when it's more obvious what this move is going to do. So let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. I want to know your opinion. Do you think we're going to go down from here, or do you think it's time to go higher, maybe go to 9 or 10 bucks? Or do you think we're just going to go to new highs from here? I don't see that pattern playing out. It's slightly possible, maybe like a 5% chance that this was the final ABC move and it was a very short C wave, but I really don't see that. Anyway, just let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll do another update here soon when I'm more sure of the move that's going to happen next. But right now it's kind of confusing because, again, 5 waves up, I was expecting an ABC move. We had 5 waves down right here, which would signify the start of a first wave or a C wave or an A wave. So it's kind of confusing right now. We'll see where it goes from here. Regardless, it doesn't really matter that much. Just be dollar cost averaging this stock. I have some 419 $8 puts as a hedge, but it's such a small portion of my position. I think I have $5,000 into it, and then I have like $60,000 in my position plus my calls. So it's a very small portion of my portfolio, but it will be a nice hedge if it comes down here to 650. And I'm completely fine losing it all, because if I lose it all, we're probably going to new highs already. So anyway, that is it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll put the key takeaways in the description, and I'll give you another update here soon when the chart is more obvious.